Hello again.
It's us, Shari and Chris.
Back again.
And we're here to talk to you today about something a little bit different. So we'll see how it goes. We're not really sure what we're doing, but anyway. And we're talking to you about Disney memorabilia. And Universal as well. So it's not about the merchandise, the things you buy, mugs, pins, handbags, things like that.
I have lots of them.
Yeah, it's all about those random little things that you pick up and you keepsakes, I suppose. Yeah. That it's all to do with holiday planning and little things you just pick up along the way.
Special things that happen, stuff like that.
So we've got a table full of tut, as Mr. David Dinian would call it. And I've tried to put it into some kind of order, but who knows? Yeah. We shall see what happens. So first thing we want to talk about is planning, holiday planning and preparation.
I say, Shari's very good at planning. Very good at planning.
I don't know, it was very scary because I always had someone to plan it for me, and then the first time we went, it was just like it was down to me, and that was a bit scary. But yeah, we did it all right. We work quite well as a team, and got into... Sorry, you might just hear Jeff is having a big drink of water right behind us.
Typical.
Interrupting us as normal. So, first of all, Chris is going to be my glamorous assistant, and...
what have we got here?
What have we got here? So this we always have when we go to Disney, a countdown calendar. This is from 2018. So if you just put it down a little bit, it says Shari and Chris, Florida countdown, because this was when we went to Universal as well as Disney World. And so it's basically counting down from 100 days. So just squeaking down. So countdown from 100 days, and we put a little Mickey sticker on every day. And it's amazing how quickly the chart fills up, isn't it? You sort of look at it at the beginning and there's so many squares and you think, oh, it's so long till we go, and then you fill in one row and then you're on to the next row.
This is one of my favourite things. Never mind the holidays, it's like, let's get to the countdown, I can't wait to the countdown.
So yeah, that's something we do every trip. Yeah, so that's part of the experience for us, and we have several of those in our study upstairs, slotted behind.
It's good because you have like 100 days, you have like 60 days when you do fast passes, and then 30 days, and that's different milestones. So it's one of my favourite things.
Yeah.
I'm going to move this now.
Yeah, no, you can't do it with that on front of your face.
Okay.
Still regarding planning, one of our favourite things we like to do is to plan food.
Food, as you may have noticed, plays a big part.
Yeah, we love it when we get to the 60 days ADR booking. That's one of our favourite things, and we do change things around, and we keep it very flexible until like a couple of weeks before we go, and then it's all solid and locked in. So and then we get to do the fast passes as well. Is that 30 days? I can't remember.
60
That's
days.
so long.
It's 120 days for food.
It's so long. It's so long since we did that. So I'll just show you one of my favourite things to do, and it does put me very much in teacher mode. This is something that we do, and this is very teachery because I laminate. We change it and change it and change it until just before we're ready to go, and then we print it out and we laminate it, and hopefully that's that. So I'll maybe do a close-up at this at some point. So it's got the days on. It's a timetable. It's an old-fashioned timetable. So it's got each day on, starting with the flights, and then it's got where we're going to eat that day and what fast passes we have for that day. And what we tend to do is if we've got a fridge, we put it on the fridge, and we can see every day where we're supposed to be going, because we do have it on our phones, but sometimes it's just nice to have it a hard copy, so we can have a look every morning and see what we're going to do. Which part we're theoretically going to start the day in. Of course, we don't stick to it rigidly. We mainly do, obviously go for the meals, but we sometimes change which part we're going to go to.
Yeah,
quite flexible.
The first 4 days we always try and visit the first 4 parks, don't we? So the meals are always based on those parks and where we're going to go.
Yeah.
But after that, it's kind of like, free reign to do what we want.
So I think that was 2019. That one was 2018 when we went from Gatwick.
Universal.
Yeah, so we've got Universal on there as well. And this was the first one, 2016.
So long ago.
So long ago. That was our first one together. And I also put on where extra magic hours are at which park, so we can get in early and do things.
Top tip.
Yeah. And so yeah, that's me being in all teacher mode and printing things out and laminating. But I also go old school and do these little kind of credit card things of lists of our ADRs, our advanced dining reservations, and I just keep that in my purse so I can refer to it. I know again we have it on the phone. When we first started going, we didn't have the app, did we? So it wasn't there. So we'd like print that out so we knew what time we were supposed to be in. We had the reservation numbers on as well in case anybody queried it. So we've got a few of those.
Very cute.
Because we're all about the food, you know. Okay. So then we're sort of thinking about heading onto the aeroplane.
Oh, love that plane. Give me that plane.
Yeah. So, like most of you in the past, we've flown with Virgin Atlantic. We've flown once with British Airways as well, haven't we?
Yeah.
And so we get these cute little bags. Sometimes with little bits and bobs in. So you get like your flying mask. I'm not sure anybody actually uses all this stuff.
Toothbrush.
There's a pen and a toothbrush. Nice purple colour, I like that. And earplugs. Not sure what that is.
I need that.
Toothpaste.
Toothpaste.
Yeah, it's got with your toothbrush. So we get those cute little
They're cute.
travel
So it's like when you sit on the plane, sit down and you get your stuff down. For
some reason as well, we can like keep all our ticket stubs as well. Just to prove we've gone. Boarding passes, yeah. And all things like that. Yeah, that's a British Airways one. And then you get sent a lot of stuff with Disney, and we get sent a lot of these tags for suitcases, which we don't always use, do we? But sometimes we do use.
We use them sometimes.
Yeah,
yeah.
That one's a used one
Great
there.
to stay on, but yeah.
Yeah, that's from when we stayed at Royal Pacific and Saratoga Springs. So we get quite a few of those. Right, and this is just a card from Quicksilver Tours and Transportation, who are an Orlando company, and we use them to get from the airport to whichever hotel we're staying at, and we found them to be super reliable, really, really good. So we use them every time. It's a little bit more money than, obviously the Magical Express, which I don't know if we'll be there or not when we go back.
Sounds like not the moment. Yeah. Who knows in the future?
So, but we always just like to get off the plane and just get straight to the hotel.
If we can find the right terminal.
Yeah, sometimes it takes a while to find where the driver is, but that's fine.
But they are really, really good, yeah.
Really, really good.
Definitely, yeah.
So, yeah. So, next, moving on to maps. Now, you're probably like me, and you've got thousands of Disney maps from over the years.
Got to get on the maps. You've told me that, even though they're the same ones. No, got to get on the map,
First thing is that we've got these maps of when we've checked into the hotel. This one's Saratoga Springs. When you check in, which is just the best feeling in the world, isn't it? And you're given your room number. This one, I don't know when this is from, because we stayed there twice.
I think it was the first time.
Yeah, probably the first time. They do a map and they draw where your room is, so that's really, really good. Like that, we've got one for there. I think we've also got one for Caribbean Beach last time we went. Although I don't think they drew one out, that one where
no.
But they have written where their room is, so that's Caribbean Beach as well. So should really have had another one for Port Orleans French Quarter for last year, but you know how it is. It never happened.
Well, not big.
I've also, for some reason, kept it's a luggage tag. So from when if you put your bags into Bell Services, and they give you a tag and when you're going to go pick it up and how many pieces of luggage you've got. You can either use these like on the first day when you're checking in and your room's not ready, or when you check out on the last day but you still want to go off to the parks and have fun. So keep that as well.
I didn't know she'd get that.
I just keep anything that I just randomly pick up. More train. And then like a plethora, hundreds and hundreds, I'm sure you've all got lots of these, of maps from the parks.
Who knew we had so many?
I know. Yeah, just
lots and lots.
A lot of them seem to like have the same one twice, but anyway, you just grab what you pick up. Because we're these people that whenever we go into the park, we think, oh, we'll pick up a map as we go in, and then we forget and have to get one later.
Yeah, usually get one later. Or get one and it's been destroyed and they have to get a fresh one to bring back. So
Yeah, they all get a bit tatty. Again, you can look at a lot of the stuff on the app now, so but it's still nice to have the paper copy. Yeah, definitely.
I think so.
This we got, I think, was in our room last time. It was just before the Skyliner had been completed, and it was just sort of telling you where the routes were going to be. Still haven't been on the Skyliner yet.
We're looking forward to doing that. Last year was the Skyliner.
Did not happen. So we've got that.
Very cool.
That's just a times guide for shows and things like that, which is quite useful. Right, so where are we moving on to next?
Move on to Universal, I suppose.
Oh, should we have a quick look at Universal? Because we've got a few bits. We've only been to Universal once, but we did pick up a few nice bits.
Some nice little extra things.
Yeah. So, first thing, when we checked into Royal Pacific, because it was our wedding anniversary, they gave us some vouchers for cocktails, didn't they?
Well, they gave us I think it was 4 vouchers, I think, didn't they? So we had 2 lots of free drinks.
I don't know if they
were supposed to.
No,
but it was a mistake,
but we had lots of nice free cocktails at the bar, which was great, and it was just really sweet, all handwritten. Happy anniversary. So that was really nice. Another thing they do at Royal Pacific is they give you these leis as you check in.
That's a really sweet idea.
That was really cute. Love those. And we decided to buy ourselves a lanyard each because you had lots of things to sort of keep hold of. You had your hotel key room, you had your multi-day ticket, and there was also, I think your room key was also your early access, I think, as well, wasn't it? So it was just easy to keep it in a lanyard.
I was a bit dubious about, obviously, we being Disney and having the magic bands, but I really missed taking the lanyard off because I really enjoyed having it and just all being there and just having the stuff on it. You just kind of got used to it, didn't you? And you were there, and it was a nice thing to have. Yeah, would definitely recommend it. Like I say, for all these bits of stuff.
Yeah,
good idea.
So you had a Men in Black one, and I just got a Universal one. So that was I think that was a pass for a photo that we got from Universal as well. We did have one photo from Universal. I'll show you that later on. Disney stuff, Royal Pacific, just info. Aloha. Happy anniversary from all your friends at Royal Pacific. So it's just those little touches that are really sweet. And go on, yes.
Show this.
Chris has been desperate to show you that.
Sorry.
Which I would argue is a little bit more merch than
I think it was just nice because it was we had cocktails, and again we used our free vouchers from that they gave us to have and we had some cocktails and that, didn't we? And we had the best portion of tortilla chips, nachos covered in stuff, and it was just a really, really good night.
It's a really good night, yeah.
It was just nice sweet because you got the cocktail and you got to take the glass for free. So that was nice.
I like that.
Nice in a bonus.
Yeah.
Is all our Universal stuff?
I think it's just about all our Universal stuff. Yeah. And again, with Volcano Bay.
Got to have them.
Lots of maps. Let's go back to one of the most important things at Disney that we think is these beauties.
Yes.
A bunch of magic bands. Should we show the first one that we ever had? Because this is the first time.
The old school ones.
That's the old school ones. This was the first time I'd ever been to Disney with the magic band. This was 2016 then. I got to get purple. And Chris got grey. He didn't get colour. And I would argue that this was the most comfortable magic band out of all the other ones we've had. You just forgot you had it on. It fit perfectly. It was slimline.
Because it's I can understand. Maybe there's more technology and they have to make them bigger now, I think. But because they were just thin, you would forget you're wearing them, and they were really, really comfortable.
It didn't do quite as much as the later magic bands did in terms of paying for things and stuff, but I have a special place in my heart for my first. I'll just show you a close up. It's a bit dusty, a magic band. And then the next time we went, they looked more like that one. I did like my pink magic band actually.
I think I did.
I think you had green.
Green the second time around.
I had pink and you had green. We always try and get a different colour every time we go.
Yeah. Look, if you can see, it says Crispy on the back.
And mine says fizzy. Nibbles and bubbles.
Oh, yeah, I think I changed the nibbles then after that.
And then did you have red the next time?
I think I had red and blue. Didn't I?
Yeah, blue. And I also bought myself a lilac one from one of the shops. And it was quite easy. I just took it to the desk in Caribbean Beach and they sort of linked it to my Disney Experience app. So yeah, I'm not sure what's happening with Magic Bands at the moment. I think they're saying they're not complimentary anymore, so we have to pay for them.
People are like, oh no, Magic Band. I think you still get them,
Yeah.
you just have to pay for them, they're not free now. Which, and I think they're only like $10, they're not extortionately expensive. So.
And a lot of people have been buying the upgrades to the Magic Bands anyway, with the characters in the parks, decorations on, so it won't be a major problem for us.
No, it's one of them things, isn't it? Yeah.
So one of the things when we've always booked through Disney itself, you get a gift card. I think it was about $200 last time, wasn't it? Which was a nice bonus. So we've had gift cards which we keep as well, even when we've finished using them up. That was obviously something to do with photo. I think that might have been when we did Enchanted Tales with Belle, and you were on some of the photos. So you get
photos
a little
with Belle
card. Because the photo pass is all on your Magic Band, so you don't need anything separate. Let's see where we're going to go. Oh, let's go to these pin badges next, shall we? So Chris, this was the first one Chris had. First visit, this was Disney World. You'd already been to Disneyland Paris, but we'll talk about that a bit in a minute. And so you had a first visit one, and you also had a late that holiday, a birthday one, and then you also had a just engaged. So Chris did at one point have 3 badges.
I was covered in badges, it was
because
great.
we got engaged in our first trip to Disney World. And
it was good, you can just see there was some, where was that one, was it?
We were in Animal Kingdom, weren't we?
Yeah, and I think it was like a photo pass woman. And she sort of saw our badges and thought they were like, and then she had a nice long chat with her and she wrote some of our badges, which is slightly faded now, so you probably can't see just on there, but obviously with our names on it and saying.
We also got some happy anniversary badges because they said they were going to stop doing them, so they gave us. Them anymore, I think when we got the just engaged badges, they gave us.
Gives them, special edition for I don't think you can get them anymore.
Yeah.
Not in that way. So that was really, really cool.
Yeah, so that was really good. Just thinking where to go next. Another thing we always have to buy at the beginning of the holiday is a Disney Mickey balloon.
First day. I don't know, I think we bought one, didn't we, once on the first day, and it became a tradition in our town. First day, got to get a balloon, and that goes up in the room and sits there for the whole of the holiday.
We have a nice balloon, and then you very carefully let it go down.
Deflate it down.
And then we bring it home with us.
I wonder if it still blow up.
Probably would do at some point. So, what we on to next? So, going on to, did you bring the wine glass through for?
Oh, yes.
Might just have a pause. We got engaged in Narcoosse's, as some of you may know, and they were absolutely amazing there, weren't they? And they did us a personalised menu. So congratulations on your engagement. So that's really nice. They gave us some free fizzy, and they gave us a free dessert, and they helped you propose in the first place, didn't they?
Oh, they were amazing, because I sort of went outside, I sneaked outside, said, can you help with the engagement? And they were like, they were so good, they were just,
they were brilliant.
Went above and beyond, can we say. They were really, really good.
That's really good. We also pick up coasters whenever we go places. And just a couple of sneaky napkins from California Grill.
That's my brush.
I don't know. And then some from Contemporary Resort as well. And there we've got, that's a card from the Ganachery where they do all the chocolates.
So good, the chocolate.
That was our only festival we've ever done to date, because the festivals are all not during school holidays, and we can only go during school holidays. But we had a sneaky trip in 2019 to the Flower and Garden Festival, so we've got a few stickers in that book. Not as many as we would like.
No, I think there was just so much food, wasn't there? We just like trying to cram them in there. We had some tasty.
It's really good. Really good to try it. Stickers. Cast members give you lots of stickers. Just all part of the Disney magic.
You got that at the dentist.
Yeah. I have a lot of these in my drinks when I'm in Disney. A lot of the glow cube drinks. So yeah, got a selection of those. We did this. Was it the first trip we went?
I don't know.
It is.
Oh yeah.
We went to see Cirque du Soleil. I think it was the first trip.
It was the first trip. Yeah, it was the first trip. Yeah.
We did have tickets for the. Obviously, that didn't happen. Hopefully, it will happen at some point because the show looked really, really good. That's at Disney Springs. We always make our own little mousekeeping envelopes.
Yeah, just to say thank you.
Yeah, and on that note, they sometimes write you a little note back. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Gledhill. Yeah, Mr. Gledhill. Hope you're having a magical adventure. So yeah, mousekeeping at Disney are just brilliant. They do fun things in your room, make towel animals. Yeah. So yeah, we do like to thank you. Yeah.
Never had one of these people that opt out.
No.
Definitely. Mousekeeping is so awesome.
Yeah. So let's see. We've got a little bit of Disneyland Paris there. That's the hotel pass. I think that might be from when we went the first time. Well, before they started doing like the plastic tickets. So that's from Disneyland Paris, which was our first Disney holiday together.
Yeah.
And I know this is probably more merch than the memorabilia, but just to show you the sort of things we have to bring back is we have to get a fridge magnet.
Oh yeah.
And so that was Disneyland Paris. It's been on our fridge ever since. It's probably lost a few towers from being dropped on the floor a few times, but you always have to get a fridge magnet.
We'll try and get one from like whichever resort we're staying at, like a fridge magnet from the resort we're staying at.
Yeah.
I think is a nice touch.
Oh yeah, those must be our Disneyland Paris tickets from when we went for the 25th.
Maybe 2017,
that one, wasn't
17?
it? I think it was 17, yeah.
That looks great.
Yeah, because it opened in 92. So 25th, 17. Went there in October, didn't we?
We did, it was a late one, yeah. It's a good little extra holiday, really.
Yeah, so that was that. So what else have we got to show? Obviously, we all like to have PhotoPass photos, but at Universal, we just have this very random photograph.
Not the best photo.
We didn't really know what was happening, did we? They were like, go stand over there, and then they took a photo and then gave us the ticket.
And very strange expression.
And we just thought, well, we'll get it. Cause,
it was all like rushing you in, like, it's like a green screen. You're like, just stand there, and you're like, okay, we'll do it.
We got it anyway. So yeah, I mean, we've only just started vlogging in the last few years. So we still do like a photo album. Even though everything's digital. That was our first. What are you doing?
Just knocking myself out.
That was our first Disney trip together, 2015 to Disneyland Paris. So yeah.
As you can see, I was on the plane.
Yeah. So that's just a few printed out photos of our first trip, which is a special trip for us.
Nice to have a old school photo.
It is, yeah.
Definitely.
And we did one.
A bigger one.
I can't remember what year that was.
It was
Not got on it. No. I think that was 2016. Yeah, that was our first trip.
It was 2016.
Yeah.
Very nice album.
Yeah.
Good album.
We've got a bit of a tradition every year as well that we go to Disney. For Christmas, I give Chris a calendar made up of our favourite photos. So that was, I can't remember what year that was now, but I think that was our first trip again. Yeah. So yeah, 2017 calendar, and we keep them all because we don't tend to write on these calendars. So.
No, these are stuff.
So yeah, that's something else we do. You can pass me that purple book. So when I first started going to Disney, especially in America, it was before I did any vlogging or anything like that. I still took loads of photographs, did the old school albums and things like that. But I also used to write a diary, and I used to keep. Oh, look there, it says Downtown Disney. This was 2006. So this was in Disney MGM Studios. So this was before things changed a lot. This was when my kids were little, before I knew you. So I used to always make a little journal, a little diary, nothing fancy, not like a proper scrapbook or anything. And I would stick my tickets and receipts and things like that. Just something I've always liked doing. Yeah, House of Blues, any stickers we got given, things like that. Universal. And I would try water parks. Not that I've ever been to any yet, but anyway. And I would try and write every day, but as you know, it's really tiring at Disney, so I've got my emergency numbers there. But I would try and write what was going on every day. Let's see. Oh yeah, there you go. My lovely handwriting. So it's kind of nice keepsake. Yeah.
Little stickers.
Guess what? I'm in America. First time ever. But yeah, that sort of thing. And now we do the vlogging, which is kind of like a video diary, really, of what we do every day.
Good to look back on the stickers.
Yeah.
I need to get something.
Oh, do you? What do you need to go? Well, you go get it.
I'll go get it.
And I'll talk about some postcards.
Okay, you talk.
So one of the great things about, it's not really memorabilia from the parks, but it's about meeting people that go to Disney and that enjoy the same things. So we recently got this lovely postcard from David and Ian, our good friends. And then from all over the world. This one is from Josh and Taylor, who are the WDW couple, who are absolutely fantastic, really good vlogs. I recommend them. They live in Florida, and so obviously they're still there at the moment, still being able to go to the parks, and they do great restaurant reviews as well. This is from another of my favourite vloggers called Tanani, who's originally from New Zealand but lives in California, and so goes to Disneyland a lot. But he's been to Tokyo and all around the world, so he does really good vlogs. And so yeah, so we get to meet lots of people and get lots of postcards and sort of little keepsakes from them as well.
We do.
Go on then. Let's finish. You do it.
Finish on a bang.
On a bang.
I like that. Yeah, so basically when we got engaged at Narcoossee's, we were very excited, didn't we? We thought, you know what, we should go and treat ourselves to a little drinky, back at the room. So we went to the Grand Floridian. Grand Floridian, yeah, went there, went to the shop and we bought some alcohol, and the woman behind the counter was really, really awesome, and she obviously saw we'd got some alcohol and we were, what was the occasion, and we told them we got engaged.
Very excited.
Yeah, so they gave us a little freebie, which was like 2 glasses. Now, there's nothing Disney about them, just really.
Oh, there is. There's a little, I suppose there's a little mark there. So.
Yeah, I had to spot that. I was trying to clean it off, I think it was about everybody mark. Yeah, there was like 2 little diamonds on there.
Yeah.
So yeah, there was 2.
So they just literally reached off the shelf and said, oh, you need something to drink your wine on this special night with. So they gave us 2 free, very nice wine glasses from the Grand Floridian shop. And that's Disney right there.
I think that just proves Disney right there, just going above and beyond, saying, well, they seem so pleased with us. Yeah, just a nice treat, and amazingly we got them home in one piece. So special glasses.
So our special glasses.
Yeah.
So I think that's about it, really. There's probably other things in boxes and tins elsewhere in the house that we've shoved into places and just forgotten about. So so it's like I say, it's more just the little freebies that you pick up along the way rather than things that you've gone out of your way to buy. So we'd love to know if you've got any little things that you keep from Disney or any other holidays. Definitely. And that's it really. Thank you for watching.
Hope you've enjoyed.
Yes. Sorry for waffling on. I have to try and find a home for everything now and put it on back somewhere.
Actually, we'll do it tomorrow.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. See you later.
See you soon, guys.
Bye. Bye.